Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you can hear me better because I did end up back out at my desk in the dining room area, as you can see. Not the best of lighting, but I did get my microphone out because David's sleeping again, and I actually tried to go in my craft room, which is located in between those doors in there. But Maverick, who is now sleeping, he was sleeping then, so I was like, I'll sneak off into the room. And he started crying and barking and then throwing a temper tantrum, and he was not having it. So I was like, well, you know what? Every day these videos are getting later and later. They used to be at like 2 in the morning or like 4 in the morning or at the latest like 6 in the morning. And like now it's like 9 o'clock at night. So I was like, I need to get this out. It probably won't even upload and get up until like 10 o'clock at night or so. 10:30. So, and I promised I'd show you guys what I got at Michael's yesterday. So I figured I'd jump in here real quick and do, you know, day 16. Welcome to day 16 of Stranger New Year. Anyway, and then like tonight, hopefully I'll record day 17. If I have anything to say, otherwise I'll have to wait till tomorrow to do that. But yeah, I'll show you real quick. Like I know I got some footage of like Maverick earlier because I had to, after he was barking, I had to calm him down. So, you know, had to endure him being on my lap and cuddling and snuggling and all that. Not that I minded. It's like those of you that said it was pretty clear that he makes me happy. Yeah, that's my little snuggle monster. So I don't ever mind him getting on my lap and all that. And I will post some pictures in the Facebook group of like side by side with him. I just have to find, like I have to go through, I have so many pictures on my phone now. I have to go through and find like some of the first ones of when I first adopted him and Otis to show you guys like the size difference. And I don't think he's gonna get a whole lot bigger. We'll see. Anyway, so I have my little bag from Michael's over here, and I have something I've been working on, which it's for a reason, and I'm gonna do a totally separate video when I'm actually able to be calm and with my lighting and my real microphone and in my yarn room. I'm gonna do a real professional video instead of this one. So I'll tell you why later. I'm just gonna show you like what I've been working on, because I think you saw me crocheting it when Maverick was on my lap. But I had gotten out some of these Karen swirl cakes from last year or the year before, whenever they were out. And I love these. They're, if you hadn't gotten the pleasure of having them, they're all roving of different colors. This particular one is in the color, it's in the color Strawberry Swirl, which again, I know my lighting's not that great, but this is like a peachy color in here. So it was a little odd to me. But I had basically the colors that I got 2 of each one. So I have, in total, up in my yarn room upstairs, I had 6 colors, so I had 12 cakes. So I got out 3 of those colors, doing the math, I have 6 cakes. The 3 colors that I have kind of work together. I wish I'd grabbed them, but you'll see in the project later, in the real video. But I have 2 colors that kind of go with this. None of them are like super matching. And what I'm doing with them is I'm starting some granny rectangles. I have that one started, and I'm basically just making them as big as the cake will go, all right? So I have, this is as big as the cake made. I folded it so it's dimpling out in the middle. It is pretty flat. Actually, it's really squishy because I used a smaller hook. They wanted you to use an L hook was the, let me make sure here, because it's a bulky 5. Yeah, a US L, which is an 11, 8mm hook. And all of my bigger hooks that are my, I'm a Susan Bates girl, they're all in projects apparently, because I don't have that many, because I don't use that much big yarn. So I had this clover, and I decided to downsize to a 7.0. So that's what I'm using, and it makes it really squishy and tighter and everything. So I've got these. I've got another one that's like the gray, the same gray, but instead of this peachy color, it's like a raspberry-ish pink. And then I have the third color to go with it is like a lighter gray here, and then it's still got the same white here, and it's like a purpley color. So I thought those 3 colors would go pretty well together. You'll see what I'm doing with it pretty soon. But yeah, again, and I'm gonna end up unraveling it from here to here, because obviously that didn't make a full round. I was just out and about today, and I was like, well, I'll go as far as I can, and clearly didn't make a round with it. I wasn't paying much attention when we were out driving today. So I got that done, and I started the second one. Then I'll be moving on to the other colors. So that should work up pretty quick. So I should be able to get that video out soon. I hope this microphone is working and I don't have to redo this. I didn't think about doing a test video. Anyway, so when I went to Michael's yesterday, and as if it wasn't bad enough that I really wanted that blue and gold of the cinnamon swirls, which is why I keep checking in the Michael stores, because they're only sold in stores for that color. It's called like Surfs Up, I think. There's another one that I believe is only in stores that's called Tortoise Shell. That's like brown and gold. It is beautiful. Like either one of those colors I would mix with like a copper or a rust color. I think those would be so pretty. I need my stores to get them in so bad, or for Michael's to put them online. I don't care which, but I need them so bad. Well, anyway, what I found, so I thought that this was discontinued, but basically somebody had put this, like, you know where the yarn bowls are, if you've ever been in Michael's, they have like yarn bowls, hooks, some other accessories and things like that. Somebody had set like skeins of yarn in the yarn bowls, just, I don't know, being funny or whatever, trying them out, I don't know. And this one was there. So I got really excited because, especially considering I'm pretty sure it's like a size 5 yarn, it's one of my favorites. And I went looking for more and I didn't even find a spot for it. So I'm very confused. It rang up at full price. I'm guessing it's not discontinued because I think I could actually order it from the website. But I found one Charisma in the color Dragonfly. Now look how pretty this is. Sorry, I was checking. Maverick shut up for some reason, but he just was chilling on the carpet. But I know my lighting's not great here, but it's in this beautiful, there's this like very bright and then like a darker, almost swampier green, and then a brighter and then a more vividy dark purple. This is very witchy to me, very Halloweenish, very witchy. I would definitely love to mix this with orange. I think it would be gorgeous. It's gorgeous on its own. I made a cowl one year. I think I made it for, I think Ella did a Halloween crochet along a couple years back, and the couple skeins that I had, I made like a cowl for it. And so I have like one floppy skein left, and I thought it was discontinued. Well, now I have this, so I might have enough to make a hat between that and this one. We'll see. Otherwise, I would love to get more and make a blanket. That would be awesome. But yeah, I thought it was discontinued. I'm pretty excited that it's not. I really do like this particular color. Charisma's really soft. I'm really glad I found it. I just am conflicted because, again, I thought it was gone. Oh, sorry, he's drinking, and I was like, where did he go? What is he doing? What trouble are you getting into? And then I found the clearanced out yarn, which was mostly all like blanket yarn, like I said yesterday, and I wasn't so much into that, or like the thick, like 7-weight yarn, not so much into that myself personally. But I found some cloud cakes, and they were clearanced out for $7, and this was in the color Rah Rah Raspberry, which the first year the cloud cakes came out, there was a raspberry color, but I don't think it was this exact shade. And I meant to pick up 1 or 2 of these to compare them. I'm almost positive this is like a lighter shade. I think the other one is more like vivid, and I have it upstairs, so now I can compare them. But yeah, I picked up the ones they had left of this, which was 3 of them. Here's the other 2. And that's actually all I ended up getting, because again, I'm not trying to get a lot of yarn, and that means, so I have to get rid of, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these, which, I mean, I am going to use up 6 of these, but I'll probably just add some more yarn into the boxes I was sending to my friends that I have to get packed up and send out, because word of the year is reduce, right? So I wanted these, so I have to get rid of something. But yeah, I will be getting rid of this at least, so. Yeah, that's really all I've been up to today. David's taking a nap because he went to a funeral of one of his friends this morning. We went to the visitation yesterday, and he didn't know if he was going to go to the funeral, so he said if he woke up, he was just going to go, and I told him if he wanted me to go, that's fine. And he said he was probably just going to pop by if he did wake up, and that's what he ended up doing. So I stayed home, and when he got back, like we went out to his favorite restaurant afterwards just to have kind of breakfast, but other than that, I've just been crocheting, and yeah, he went to lay down and take a nap, and that's how our day has gone. So, well, hello. You want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Did you hear me talking? Hi. You want to get up closer? I know that's a bag of yarn. Come here. No? Okay. Camera shy? Do you want to go potty? You want to go potty again? This kid has got the bladder of like the size of a nickel, but we're gonna go potty, I guess. And yeah, it's time to go anyway, I suppose, because I have nothing else to say. So I hope you guys have had a really great day. Hopefully this volume turns out, and I promise not to make this a habit. I will be in my yarn room with my lighting, with my everything that is my usual stuff. But I will talk to you guys soon. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.